On the last part, you learned how to create the database schema using the initial migration. Now on this part, you'll learn how to modify the database schema using another migration. Now by modifying the database schema, I mean like changing the relationship between two tables. It can be removing a column and also adding a new column to a database table. Now in here, I'll just go to the Solution Explorer and then I'll go to shortly.data, then models. In the user table, let us say I want to create another column in the database, which is going to be for the user full name. Now, since we use Entity Framework to manage the database schema, what that means is that we need to reflect that change first in the model, and then we need to create a migration and then update the database. In the model, since we want to have an additional column, it means that here we are going to have an additional property, let's say public, string, and then full name, get set. And if you want this property to be optional, then you can just add a question mark in here, and this column is going to be optional as well. So we changed the model. To reflect the change, we need to add the migration. In here, I'll just add a migration. You can type any name you want. Mine is going to be edit full name, and then press enter. This is going to create the migration file. And in here, you can see that now we are adding a column, which is of type string in the model. It's going to be nvarchar in the users table. And the column name is going to be full name, and also nullable is set to true. And if you want to revert this migration, the down method is going to be called. And what that is going to do is that it's going to drop a column named full name in the table users. Let us add this column. Just type in here, update database, and then press enter. So the migration was applied successfully. I'll just go to the Server Explorer, just right click, and then refresh. If I go to users, you can see that now I have the ID, I have the email, and also the full name. If you want, you can right click in here, then go in here to open table definition. And here you can see that we have the table here at top left. We have the ID, which is also the primary key. We have the email. We also have the full name, which is optional, which is also reflected down here.